Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III. This episode is going to be a bit different from my other ones. As you can see, I am level 23. I do plan on being 24 before the boss, and I will be 24 before the boss because, you know, I'm just awesome. Anywho, as I was saying, this is going to be a bit different than my other ones because I cut out the random battles in this. Yeah, I'm going to be cutting out the random battles through most of my the rest of this Let's Play, if not all of the videos throughout the rest of this Let's Play. It will depend on the area, because some of the monsters in certain areas are kind of tough. And if I have an issue killing them, then of course I will go ahead and show you my strategy to killing them. And then again, you know, my strategy might suck, and you might have another one, and if so, go ahead and post in the comments what your strategy is, and if it works out for other people, kudos for you. And what else was I going to say? Yes, and if you prefer my strategy, I guess that's cool too. Anyway, so, yeah, we're kind of just roaming through this dungeon here at quick speed, and, yeah, I'm just gonna make sure in any of my other Final Fantasy Let's Plays, or any kind of Let's Play with random battles in it, unless it's like Pokemon, I'll show one of every Pokemon that I encounter. If I re-encounter one, I'll just skip it. Unless it's like a trainer battle. Because if it's a gym leader battle, not trainer battle, gym leader battle, then I will go ahead and show those, because, you know, they're gym leader battles. You gotta show those. But if it's like a normal trainer, you know, I'll just go ahead and say, oh, well, this is what happened during this battle. He has a level whatever Weedle, and he was a bug catcher gym. Which, as I have said, I will be doing Pokemon Fire Red Let's Play next, actually, because my friend David wanted me to go ahead and do that. He said for no reason at all, so I will do it for no reason at all. And there is only one item in this dungeon, and it is a Blizzaga, which is a level 4 Blizzard spell. Not very useful against this next boss, but it's still useful nonetheless. Plus, you know, I'm not going to only be using it on this boss. You know, because there are other freaking enemies. And I wasn't really sure whether to use it on Life Flame, or if I was planning on having a Black Mage character. But I do not plan on having a Black Mage character up to this point, so I went ahead and am giving it right now, currently, to Life Flame. And if I remember right, you can actually switch spells to certain people, depending. So I might end up doing something like that later on. Now that I think of it, Kira comes to mind, because Haley is currently a white mage. So her having a white, awesome level 3 spell would make sense. Anywho, what was I gonna say? I was talking about Pokemon. Yeah, I plan on doing Fire Red, as I have said several times, and yeah, that's gonna be my next Let's Play. And then I'll probably end up doing Final Fantasy IV for the DS. No, I'm gonna do Fire Red and then Zelda Majora's Mask. I'm trying to like thin out all the different games that I'm doing. I don't want to do several of the same series like in a row anymore. So if I do Final Fantasy 1, I'm not going to do Final Fantasy 2 right after it. I'm going to do like a Zelda game, or a Metroid game, or something else other than that. Because I'm going to start spreading them out, because if I just play games of the same series, it gets boring really quick. Plus, who can play straight through Final Fantasy games and not get annoyed by how many freaking random battles there are? I mean, God. That person I salute to. Or those many people, because I guess if you're a Final Fantasy fan, you don't really care. Anywho, so the last boss of this dungeon's name is Kraken. And yeah, he is a water elemental type person, and that's why you need lightning spells to kill him. By the way, he's in the next room. But as I said, I plan on all my characters being level 24, and since 2 of them already are, as you can see here, I just need to get these 2, and it looks like they are very close to leveling. So I'm just going to randomly run around until they level up. And as you can see, that is the doorway to the boss himself. And there's one random battle, and Life Flame leveled up. And now all I have to do is get Haley to level up, and I will be good. So, I'm kind of tired from early morning band rehearsal, and yeah, if I sound a bit tired in this episode, I'm sorry. That or a little bit of monotone. I'm not sure whether or not I do. I'm not really thinking at the moment, but yeah, we go to Emporia on October 3rd, and that's gonna be fun, I hear. Apparently we get to be really hyper. So, yeah, band trips are awesome. Right, anyway. And yeah, I believe she just leveled up. So, we can now continue on to the boss. And now we have the all mystical music right in this room. They always add it right before the crystal. Or in the crystal room, sorry. I can see why the crystals chose you. Yeah, thank you. Right, let's continue on then. Just gonna make sure real quick that I am up to my full abilities at the moment. And yeah, I seem to be fine. Life's foolish. I don't think I can do any more equipment upgrades. So, let's carry on, shall we? There's the crystal. Yeah, this chapter was really short. It took forever to get that fire crystal, but this water crystal, boom, we're done here. And actually, getting to the earth crystal is a whole lot longer. And I remember the first time playing through this game, that took forever. Because there's a whole bunch of random crap that you have to do. But in reality, there's only 2 or 3 dungeons that you have to do before getting into it. And the dungeons are relatively short. The only reason it takes really long is because you are trying to get, like, a whole bunch of items. So, like, yeah. But as I posted on Facebook, this should be about the halfway point. Or just right after this anyway. Because we've gotten 3 of the crystals. And now we have to get another crystal, go do a couple of other things, and then basically go into the void and kill the... Or go into the void, do several things, and, like, kill the last boss. Which, in my opinion, looks a bit like Jenova from Final Fantasy VII. Not completely, but there is a slight resemblance with like the tentacle things and like the way the character is presented. I mean, yeah, it's probably like a far-fetched kind of thing that I'm trying to reference to, but there is a slight resemblance, in my opinion. Anyway, Kraken, yeah, I've explained. You need to have lightning-based spells, so you use like Holy Wrath and Zeus's Wrath and Thunder spells and Blizzard spells. Fire spells don't seem to do a lot on this guy, so don't try those. And of course, don't use like water spells. Which I don't think you actually have those in this game. I might be wrong though. And yeah, basically the rest of it's just smacking him. He is level 24, and he can cast Blind and several other spells, including Blizzard and stuff. And if he smacks one of your characters with a magic spell, usually it gets rid of around 400 health. So it's really good to have your characters at about level 24, like I said. And if he just smacks them, it takes about 100. 200 if he smacks them twice. And wow, Haley's just about dead. I'm gonna have to look into her not dying. Cure, 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 cure. Cure, cure, cure. Death, death, die, die. There we go. That's much better. So, that's over with now. Yeah, like I said, rather short dungeon unless you're underleveled. And then the battles can be a bit long, depending on the situation. Aria. Yeah, she ends up dying, which is a bit off in my opinion. I didn't expect her to die when we met her, and she like had a really short life span in this game, as far as we know. Because she seems like a young little girl. Then again, with these type of sprites, she could be like 20. I don't see it, though. She looks a lot younger than even the princess at the beginning of the game. And the princess looked a bit young. At least the main characters seem to be like around teenage. In a way. And actually, that is about it in this video. I will see you all next time, where we will figure out what is causing this earthquake. Holy crap, what? There's an earthquake. We have to get out now. La, la. Watch out. And, black screen. Later.